Yo.
To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then.
Or do you guys want me to do lots of Throwback Thursdays? I mean, we can do Throwback Thursdays when I'm back. So I didn't want to. I'm like, I might make the videos. I might cut them like sooner or later. I'm gonna start editing them.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
We are up by
Put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
You've got Williams, Gary out there with Scott. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Matthews in at the shooting guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now Johnson. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Johnson. Beyond the arc.
I got something for you.
Know what? Williams with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 4. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson outside. From deep. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's now 33 points for Johnson.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Pass the ball, Wilson.
Elbow shot. The rebound by McGarry. McGarry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Parsons against Chandler. It's Matthews on the wing. Here's the screen. The feed now to McGarry. Chandler with the steal. Harden, that's good. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
It is so hard to contain.
I mean, should I just ask out?
He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
This is...
And Matthews kicks to Williams. Shot is good off. Williams has got 16.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
And Parsons kicks to Scott. McGarry dishes to Matthews. Inside. Sinks it. And the shot from McGarry. Now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
I'm going to ask you guys,
here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passes. The leading assist men among 2 guards. James Harden, 3rd.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points. But they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Mavericks trail by 9.
Look up your life.
Outside Matthews. He kicks to Williams. It's rebounded by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson.
I'll be back. Hold up. Huh? Okay, guys, I'm back.
Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And Parsons gets it to go.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Johnson. Power down with both hands.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Smith sets the pick for Johnson. The pass to Chandler. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 9. 4-on-3 break. Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Williams passes to Matthews. There's the pick. To the inside. McGarry, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. McGarry's got his out of
the Mavericks over the last 10. This is how they compare to the
third quarter.
rest of the league. 3rd in opponent points per game, 7th in free throw percentage. They're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
Points per game. They really stifle teams. I mean, they eliminate the easy runouts in transition, and they force you to play 5-on-5 and take difficult shots.
Houston making a switch. Brewers checked in, and that one's good.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
I don't want to make this stream too long, so
a moment here to see the numbers for Josh Smith. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
That's good. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Double team on Williams. McGarry kicks to Williams. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at Houston, holding on a 2nd spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, Dallas. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
The tricky little pass there, working well. Berea's got 11.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And a closer look here at the score. Breakdown for the Rockets.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper.
Oh my.
Here's Berea.
Oh, yeah, but I really need to play. So, okay.
Kicks it out to Parsons. It's good. Great play set up by Berea. 15 points for Chandler Parsons.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Lawson right side. Howard setting the pick for Lawson. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Ariza has the open look.
Trevor!
Right back with their own three-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
I know.
Picked by Humphries. To the paint, poked away, and stolen by Howard.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
Here's Barea. A second chance effort. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Rockets leading by 5. Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith at the power forward with Howard at the center. Johnson is out there with Harden. And it's Chandler in at the 3, the small forward. Howard, good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Williams against Johnson.
No.
Williams dishes to Scott. Shot off the pick. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he
comment down below.
the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over.
Don't take me down. I gotta hate it. That's a great throw, and y'all gonna mess it up.
And stolen by Scott. And here's the fast break.
Scott
leading the way. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Scott's got 19 points.
Great D. He picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish. Move the ball. Stick it to
and here is Johnson.
Who's open?
Kicks it to Smith. Shot clock at 6. That's good.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Johnson with the block. Williams with a clean look. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Williams against Johnson. Feeds it to Howard.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's Williams with the drive. Here's Matthews. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Johnson kicks to Howard. Back to Johnson. No good. Good D by Williams. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Inside, here's McGarry.
They came back.
Close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Only 1.
Now here's Williams.
Other than me and James Harden.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Yeah.
Fires, high post. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
What are you doing?
Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson with it. Matthews covering. To the middle and stolen by Scott.
I didn't see him.
Pass to Parsons. Uncovered. And it falls. Over the rim and in.
Oh my God.
Parsons got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Pass the ball.
Smith the pass to Chandler. Harden kicks to Johnson. Houston moving the ball around. Howard dishes to Johnson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Let's go.
First free throw is good. The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Both. You need that. It might come. This is gonna come down to the wire.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Spacing. Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how.
No! It's the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here is Williams. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Williams has got 22.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
They get it again. Here's Capella. And you
Can't
can
go
to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Quick Capella.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
On the free throw, no good. The Mavericks trailing. It's stolen by Johnson.
Let's go. It's stolen. Up to James Harden.
It's Harden with the drive.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
99.
Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Williams against Johnson. Here's Scott. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Over in the corner, Chandler. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Chandler's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Williams kicks to Matthews. Nailed from three-point land.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
50. I dropped 30 in the first.
Pass to Williams. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. J.J. Barea is checked in for Dallas.
Yeah, come on. Y-E-L-L, everybody, yeah, come on.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 6.
Get out the paint. Get out the paint.
5 on the clock. Parsons passes to McGarry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. Defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Now here's Barea. He's guarded by Johnson.
Good job, James.
Outside Matthews.
Good job, James. 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 Good job.
Fades. It's rebounded by Houston. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harden. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time. And now it's a 9-point Houston lead.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Barea with it. Parsons on the wing. And right through it goes. Parsons got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
You're starting to feel it from deep. Find out our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the
Houston
drive.
leading by 7. Johnson kicks to Capella, and he gets it to go.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Slam dunk by Johnson.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Screen by Smith. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Johnson kicks to Capella. Good. It's Johnson with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 11.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Johnson draws the double. Down low, Harden scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Back to Scott. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Checking out the game Mike Scott is having. He's got 21 points and he's stolen the ball 4 times. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Scott hits them both.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
Rockets leading by 9. Johnson kicks to Smith. Back to Johnson. He takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Rockets.
Clark, the bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Yeah, you always like to see that, Kevin, when your reserves can perform and help you pull out a win.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year.
We're just going to raise the ball if we get the ball.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Johnson. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Chris Humphries has checked in for McGarry. Anderson comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Jordan Adams in for Matthews. Houston also making some changes. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Smith. Decker comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for James Harden. Johnson outside. And slam dunk by Johnson.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing
Oh,
strong.
he broke me.
Berea dishes to Scott. And he gets it to go.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Now Johnson from deep three-point range, no good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
With steel. Hold on.
Freak
It was nothing he put on today. He hit shots.
I know that I'm good.
And that'll do it for this edition
So
of the NBA
guys,
on 2K.
like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.